everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Blue Lady Couture. Today is an adventure vlog. As you can see, I am in the car and not in my sewing studio, so we are out and about somewhere exciting and interesting today. We have actually come to Lyme Park, which is a beautiful National Trust property in Cheshire, and that is because it was famously used as the location for Pemberley in Pride and Prejudice in the 1995 BBC television series. And it's one of those places that has been on my list to visit since 1995, and I have finally made it in 2022. So we are here to have a wander around and have a look at some of the locations that were used in the filming, see if we can capture as close as we can some of those famous shots from the TV series. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, wasn't it filmed at Chatsworth? And you're half right, but also not right. Chatsworth was used for the 2005 film starring Keira Knightley and Matthew McFadden, and a lot of people think that it was used in the 1995 TV series, but it wasn't. It was filmed here. I say we're at Lyme Park in Cheshire. Now, it is November, so the house itself isn't open, so we're just here to see the grounds and the gardens, but that is okay because they didn't actually film any of the interior scenes of Pemberley here. Yes, so it doesn't matter that the house is closed, so we can just have a wander around the gardens and still see the locations that were used for the TV series. Now, I'm also going to ask you to pay attention and watch very closely, because at the end of this little vlog I am going to ask you a question, and that question is going to form part of a giveaway that I'm hoping to do to celebrate reaching my 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And I know in the grand scheme of YouTube that's a drop in the ocean, but for me it's a big milestone and it's really exciting, and I love that so many of you are watching my channel, enjoying my channel, and every few days I love watching my little counter go up, and we are getting closer and closer and closer to the 1,000 subscribers. At time of filming today I am just 34 away, I think, from 1,000. So by the time this video has actually gone out, we may have crossed that threshold. So it's really, really exciting. And I have decided that I'm going to do a little mini giveaway to viewers of my channel. So keep watching for more details of that. And I say that I will be asking a question at the end of this vlog as well. You'll need to provide the answer for that, and the answer will be mentioned somewhere in the video today. So with that being said, let's go and explore, shall we? Oh, I'm really sorry if you can't hear me. It's very, very windy today, so hopefully you can actually hear me speaking. Darcy's Pond, it's on the sign. I'm excited, much too excited. Yeah, I get the impression a lot of people come here for the Pride and Prejudice collection. I may be slightly excited for the gift shop as well. So what should we do? Should we have a walk up and look at the house just from this way, and we can always walk around the other way? Yes, so we've never been here before, so as I say, I have no idea exactly where we need to go to find the locations. But what I'm hoping is that you can use this as a guide if you want to visit Pemberley or Lyme Park. I'm going to get confused and keep calling it Pemberley when we're at Lyme Park, so please excuse that. But yes, I'm hoping that we can show you kind of where you need to go and what you need to do to see the famous locations. That's deer poo, nice. Don't stand in the deer poo. So admission to the gardens and the parkland is free if you're a National Trust member, or it's £6.60 for adults to visit the park in the car park and go to in the gardens. Obviously the house is more expensive when it's open in the summer as well. As I say, we're not worried about seeing the house, well, the inside of the house anyway. We just want to look at the pretty outside. So there's a full car park, there's toilets, cafe, obviously there's shop and things as well. And then there's the beautiful formal gardens and a huge parkland and a red deer sanctuary as well. Oh, it's so windy. Yay, November in the UK. So this gate up here, and this is the back of the house. I think this is actually the gate that Darcy rides out of when he's heading off to Lambton to propose for the second time. And yeah, I think this is the gate you see him galloping out of. I'm going to go up on the hill over here and probably get a slightly better shot. Oh, it's just started to spit with rain. Yay! See if Mr. Darcy's at home. Oh, how beautiful is this in here? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is this? Beautiful. place more happily situated. But how dare they leave the cherry picker there? Did they not know I was coming? How rude. get down into the little terraced sort of not work garden down there, but that's the other location that they used where Elizabeth and Mr. and Mrs. Gardner were walking around down here, and then there's a shot back up to the house up that way, but unfortunately it's blocked off down there. I'm imagining because of the time of year, and obviously it's all grass down there, it'll be very muddy underfoot, so unfortunately we can't quite get that shot, but it's very pretty nevertheless, and I'm sure it's beautiful in the summer. See, it's not looking at its best at this time of year, but you can probably tell it has just started to rain. Another rainstorm has come over, so we are going to carry on and probably look at getting some lunch in the cafe. That view. I'll have to pretend. Wow, that's beautiful sunshine and blue skies. It's still very windy there and rather fresh, but we have just had a spot of lunch. Had a lovely soup and a roll and a nice cup of tea. So now we're going to go have a moochie in the shop and see what goodies I can find in there. And some of those might be making their way into the bundle for my giveaway. So if you fancy winning some Lyme Park paraphernalia, is that the word? Souvenirs? Merchandise. Yeah, keep watching to the end of the video so you know what the question will be to be in with a chance to win. The Pride and Prejudice connection is strong here. One thing I love about National Trust gift shops is they're normally in the servants' quarters in the old kitchens. Look at this, beautiful. I can get a mug. They have mugs with Pemberley on. So many goodies. I think Mr. PLC might divorce me if I bought a Mr. Darcy mug. I do actually already have this book at home, so if you want to know the locations for Pride and Prejudice and see lots of behind the scenes of the making of, even from way back in 1995, I thoroughly recommend this book. So as you can see, I am back home now in my studio. I do apologise for not finishing my vlog at Pemberley, Lyme Park itself. It was such a cold, windy day that
going back over the footage, some of the wind noise is really bad, and I've had to cut out some of the audio clips, so unfortunately I haven't been able to finish the vlog for you. I was also very windswept by the end of that day as well, which wasn't very nice to look at. So yeah, so I decided I'd just re-record the ending for you here in my studio, and of course tell you about my giveaway, so do keep watching for that. If you have enjoyed my visit out to Lyme Park, aka Pemberley, then please do give this video a thumbs up, and do pop a comment down below as well. I'd love to know what your favourite adaptation of Pride and Prejudice is. Go have a gentle discussion down in the comments. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favourite classic novels, and the 1995 adaptation was one of the earliest costume dramas that I can remember seeing on TV as a child, and it had a huge influence on me, and obviously what I have chosen to do and what my passions and interests are in life. And I'm so excited that I finally got out to see the beautiful Pemberley. You can also subscribe to my channel. As I mentioned earlier on, I am trying to grow my channel and reach the magic 1,000 subscribers. And guess what? At time of recording this piece of footage, we've passed it. So that's amazing. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. But let's not stop there. Let's keep growing my whimsical little corner of the internet. And I'm really glad to have you along for the journey. So yeah, if you want to see more of these kind of videos, as well as my sewing vlogs and costuming vlogs, do check out the rest of my channel. Please also do let me know if you would like to see more of these kind of adventure vlogs where we go out to historical places of interest, especially if there's any filming locations that you would like me to see here in the UK, because I know there is a lot of them. Perhaps some more Pride and Prejudice, some more Jane Austen locations, or other films. Do let me know. I'd certainly happy to look into that and see what kind of exciting adventures I can potentially put on the schedule for next year. So what are you going to win if you are the lucky individual that is selected from the prize draw? Let me enlighten you. I picked up some few little bits and pieces from the gift shop, which I am sure if you're a Jane Austen or a Pride and Prejudice fan, you are going to be excited for. So first of all, I have some postcards for you. We have a postcard showing the beautiful view across the Reflections Lake, which of course is more or less the famous view that, that first view that Elizabeth sees of Pemberley in the 1995 TV series. And then I've also picked up this postcard from the gift shop as well. And this is a 1795 coloured lithograph of the house looking up from the Dutch garden. This view is again one of the scenes from Pride and Prejudice, but unfortunately I couldn't quite get down into the garden to get my own view of this. And of course 1795 is almost bang on the date when Jane Austen was writing Pride and Prejudice. I wonder if Jane Austen was inspired by coloured lithographs like this when she was thinking what Pemberley could possibly look like. We have a fridge magnet of the same view of the image in the coloured lithograph, but this is a photograph. And then I couldn't not resist the Mr. Darcy fridge magnet. Of course, this is a copy of the wonderful portrait that Elizabeth sees when she visits Pemberley. And yeah, and it has been recreated in fridge magnet form for the 21st century. So what could be better than that? Final Jane Austen themed item that I have for you in the giveaway is this bookmark, which again has a copy of the lovely portrait of Colin Firth as Mr. Darcy. It also tells you a little bit about the book Pride and Prejudice, and on the back it talks about Jane Austen and her other novels that she had published as well, and the years that they were published, or in some cases not published. So yes, so that's going in the box of goodies too. And moving on, I'm going to put in some more postcards for you as well. So I'm going to include a set of my own branded artwork postcards. These are available to purchase in my Redbubble store. So we have the Time Traveller postcard, Everyday I'm Bustling postcard. The most important piece of advice that you can possibly ever be given as someone who wears costume is boots before corset. It's every time, boots before corset. You may notice that with it being November, I am wrapped up in my winter coat, and I'm wearing a purple woolen scarf. Now I actually bought that scarf just before I went away on my little trip to Derbyshire to do the filming for that video, and I decided that I needed a new scarf. And slightly randomly, I was perusing one of my fabric suppliers and discovered that they were selling scarves, and I thought, fair enough. So yeah, so I don't make a habit of divulging my my suppliers, obvious reasons. I am a business, and you know, some suppliers either do only supply to the trade, or I obviously, for competition reasons, I don't necessarily want to just put out there who all my suppliers are. But on this occasion, I am going to tell you that the supplier that I use is called Fabworks Mill Shop. And that is because they have an absolutely stunning range of British-made woolen cloth, as well as woolen goods such as scarves and throws and things like that. So if you want to support the British woolen industry, I do thoroughly recommend that you go and check them out. And they produce an annual collection every year of beautiful tweed wools, coating wools, that kind of thing. So I will link them in the description down below if you want to go check them out. But yeah, so I bought a scarf from them, and I found it in that beautiful purple colour, because obviously purple is my colour. And then a few weeks later, I placed another order with them for some fabric, and they were celebrating their 7th birthday, and as part of that, they were giving away woolen scarves with their orders when you spent so much. And I met that threshold, so I received a woolen scarf. And obviously I'd already just bought a woolen scarf, so I didn't need a scarf. My husband already has a lovely woolen scarf as well. So I thought, what better than to pop it in the giveaway for you. So this is a lovely dark chocolate brown, and it has this lovely grey kind of flecked pattern going through it. And it has lovely wool tassels on the end there as well. And as I say, this is made from British wool in a British woolen mill factory, just not far away from me up in Yorkshire. So yeah, so if you fancy having that, then again, enter the giveaway. As exciting as all those little goodies are, I'm afraid I do have to go on to the slightly more important bit about the rules and regulations of the giveaway. Now, first and foremost, I have to stress that this video has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube, Lyme Park and the National Trust, and also Fabworks Mill Shop. They do not sponsor or endorse me in any way, and I just want to make sure that is clear. These are all items that I have acquired, and I'm just gifting out as part of this giveaway. To enter the giveaway, you will need to follow the link in the description down below. That will take you to my email sign up page, because I will need to collect your email so that I can then email you if you win, and it's the easiest way for me to put all names in a hat to draw the giveaway. Now, I want to assure you, I do not bombard my email list with dozens and dozens of emails every day or even every week. You know, sometimes you'll be lucky if you get one a month from me. To know the answer to this question, I would like to know, how much is the Mr. Darcy mug that you see in the gift shop? So I shall repeat that again. How much is the Mr. Darcy mug in the gift shop? Please do not write the answer down in the comments. Write anything else you want down in the comments. I'd love to have some comments on my video. And yeah, please do not write the answer to the competition in there. Please go to the link in the description box. You will also find full terms and conditions of the giveaway on the giveaway entry page as well. So the competition will close at midnight Greenwich Mean Time GMT on the 14th of January 2023. That is a Saturday. And then the next day, on the Sunday, I will do the draw, and the winner will be announced via email, and I will also do an announcement on my various social media platforms as well. So yeah, so again, I repeat, that is the giveaway will close at midnight GMT on the 14th of January, and the winner will be selected on the 15th of January and announced shortly after. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.